impossible
It's
to
like
do.
you're trying to jump from the stairs from 0 steps to 10
To 10
steps.
to 10
It's
steps, and
possible.
it's really
Right?
important. Financial.
Yeah, rich dad poor dad. If you heard
Oh,
about it.
I also saw that one. maybe it's a sign that I need to buy these books.
That's it. These 3 books will change your life like 180 degree. You should read
I
them.
saw these 3 books online, and I'm so.
Uh,
Oh,
can you see me?
yes, yes, I can see. Oh,
You know, in our lives, we have to find our passion or our purpose.
mhm.
Why do we born? Why we
Okay.
came into this world? You know, even this is for you. Even you should find your passion
Your
or
purpose, your
purpose.
passion.
If you find that, even though you work hard,
Mhm.
but you should work for your side hustle. This is called side hustle. You know, finding your purpose.
Your passion. Wow. Okay, I see.
Even though the work is stressful, this your side hustle will like motivate you to do, like, even though it's stressful or whatever. You know, the hospital work is really stressful because you have to you cannot
Yes.
satisfy like the clients. They do
You
whatever
have
you
to
want. They never be satisfied. They keep
Yes.
complaining.
Exactly.
So this kept me alive.
Alive by learning languages. Oh my gosh, you are so motivated.
So,
How to be
even
how to
even
be
you, I sana all.
Sana all. Oh, you know that. You know that expression. Yeah. We have that expression here in the Philippines. Sana all. Or how to be you po. When you're
You have
doing
to be
good.
you because it's not for everyone. Learning languages, you might be a different field or different purpose you have. Maybe you have to find that out. Actually, I recommend you a book, a Japanese book, Ikigai. Ikigai.
Oh my gosh, Ikigai.
You know that?
Yeah.
You know Ikigai
Yeah.
like this or like I'm not sure. Maybe because it's a Japanese word, so
Japanese.
I'm not sure.
Ikigai. Do you have the original book of that Ikigai?
No, you can find on YouTube. There are many people who are like uploading like audio book.
Ah, okay. So, meron kang libro ng Ikigai or nagbasa ka lang online?
Yeah,
Did you
I've
read
actually
online?
I've heard the summary of it. Yeah, I liked it actually. It mainly talks about the purpose or passion. That's why in Japan you will find they are living 100 years. You know, most of the people somewhere in Japan, I'm not sure which city. There are people living 100 of years, even more, 120, some 110, 120.
Usually reach that age. Oh.
That's called a blue zone. Because of this, actually, passion. If you find your purpose or passion, if you combine your passion and profession, you don't have to work. It's gonna be like you're playing a game. You're enjoying at the same time and earning money at the same time. You know.
Yes. Oh, so that book is really good for a person who needs to. Okay.
Most of the people don't know about this actually. To find the purpose, they're just doing because their father are doing the same thing. That's why you don't just have to break the chain of your family or whatever.
Yes.
Your friends, your elders. You know, you have to try something like out of box. What you're doing, yeah, you change something else to do. Try something else. There's nothing wrong to trying something new, right? Nothing wrong.
Yes. Sumasang-ayon ako. I agree. Sumasang-ayon ako. Yes, okay. So, I heard a lot of motivation today. We must go on. All right. Okay.
But when you just a little summary, when you this is your high time to start something new or to try something new. When you go, studies shows or expert says that after 35, it's gonna be stuck. Whatever you build your personality, whatever, or your habits, it's gonna stuck. You cannot change. It's very difficult to change after 35. Your age is perfect for changing. You know, shifting
20s.
your life. 20s.
When you're in your 20s. Okay, so you did the same thing when you were at your 20s.
I'm actually curious. That's why I came to, because no one in my life, no one there to guide me. You know. So I was curious from inside. So yeah, I was trying many different things. Wow. Curiosity makes you you find your purpose. You know. You should ask yourself many questions. You know. So, yeah.
What you really like to do. Okay, I see. Wow. It seems like I'm the one who's earning a lot of advice.
Yeah,
I like your advice. It's motivational. Okay. So do you have a friend or may mga kaibigan ka bang nangangailangan ng motivation? Okay. Do you have a friend or do you have friends who need motivation?
Actually, most of my friends who the friends who are grown with them, grown up with them, like they're not that much. They're just doing the same thing, like following the old tradition. They can't breaking the chain. They are doing the same thing again and again, like their parents did. So they can't change. It's not easy to change.
They're following the rules.
You have to break the rules sometimes to do something great in your life.
Oh, okay, I see.
And at your age, it's not easy to find your purpose because you have no experience. So I advise you to read more books.
Read more books.
Like you can read this book, Ikigai.
Ikigai. I would take note of this. Ikigai.
And another book, motivational, at the same time financial education.
Do you have that? Would you recommend a financial?
Yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you heard.
Oh, I also saw that one. maybe it's a sign that I need to buy these books.
That's interesting book. But there is another book for best author. It's kind of boring. Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich. Oh, okay.
These 3 books will change your life like 180 degree. You should read them.
I saw these 3 books online, and I'm so curious. And then you told me this, so maybe it's a sign to buy this book. Okay, Think and Grow Rich. What's the second one? Ano yung pangalawa?
Like Ikigai, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich.
Okay. Okay, I will take note of this. Do you always read books?
I used to read books before I actually start learning languages. So that's why, in our lives we have no time to think of our purpose or our passion. So yes, sometimes we have to think back. Sometimes actually we have to do like a meditation. We have to think before we sleep. To what I'm doing, which is like making my life better or no. If you keep doing the same thing, you will get the same thing.
Yes.
If you do different thing, like like the successful people or rich people, you can follow them at least, so that you can get succeeded in your life too.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ano pa?
It's my first time actually in the class I'm saying about like motivational talk.
Yes.
It's like a motivational class, not Tagalog class.
Oo. Natutuwa ako sa mga motivational advice mo.
Also,
sa mga motivational advice mo. Alright. So, ito ang unang beses mo mag-advise online. This is your first time to give advice online. Opo. Okay. I see.
Because I feel like at your age, at that stage of your age, like no one there to guide me. That's why I try to like whenever I meet any young people, then I try to advise them. Because of course at that age everything is confusing.
Yes, it seems like you don't know where you want to go.
Yeah, that's why you need guidance. So yeah, that's why I don't know how come into my mind. I go from Tagalog class into motivational class. I don't know how it just changed.
Like switch from Tagalog lesson to motivational. Okay. Do you think it's better to work abroad? Okay,
it depends. You need to ask yourself why. If it's for money, you can get money, but your freedom will go away. It's not like what you are doing it back home is different.
Yes.
It's very different. Like for me, as I told you, I have to work at 12 to 8. I have no choice. I cannot tell them that I don't want to work. No, you have to work. So this thing passion will motivate you to survive. It's like a survival kit,
Yes. Oh, okay. Because I'm also thinking about what if I try to work abroad. But
and one more thing, if you don't have to, if you want to be successful, you don't have to go abroad. You can stay back home and do your thing. Just you have to find your purpose, then you just start doing it. Just keep doing it for a few years, and you're not losing anything.
Yes.
So yeah. And one more thing, if you with your passion, if you can solve people's problem, that will be awesome.
So you really have a purpose if you always do that. Okay, I see.
For example, just by motivational talk, it will help you, and maybe I could solve your little problem, right? Like because you have many confusion. So I advise you only if you keep reading, you will get succeeded.
Yeah, you know what? Most of my students, I always give advice, but this time, it's my first time to receive motivational advice, and yeah, I really appreciate it. Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat sa motivational advice mo at natutuwa, ikinalulugod kong makarinig ng advice mula sa iyo. Okay? I appreciate all the motivational you've said.
I remember I just changed one of my teacher on ITALKI. He doesn't know what to do in his life. He's like you, was confused. Then I told him, why don't you teach online? Because he's interested into teaching languages. So I told him he's from Mexico. He teaches Spanish. Now he's successful. And he used to be just receiving $5. Now he's receiving now $12 per hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
He really appreciated for that because I have changed his life from just an ordinary guy to now he can support his family now.
Wow, it's a really great blessing. Oh, you can really change others' life too by giving motivational advice. Oh, okay. Maraming salamat. Natutuwa ako sa iyo, Faisal. So hanggang dito na lang at ayan, may gagawin pa ako. I also need to do something here. So ayan, it's
Yeah,
nice
sure.
talking to you again. And thank you for this session. Maraming salamat sa session na ito, okay? Paalam at hanggang sa muli.
Hanggang sa muli, ingat.
Ingat.
Next time when I say you, at least you have started something. That's your homework. Joke.
So you are my teacher now. Okay.
No, not teacher, just like pushing you, towards your goal. At least bring you in a right path from doing nothing, or at least doing something. I'm not saying you're doing nothing or whatever. You're doing something. At least you're teaching online. So I want you to do more. Just you don't have to be like start overnight, because if you start overnight, you might get demotivated. So motivation won't stay like always. So because there is a rainy days as well, so you have to be prepared for that. Everywhere we go, people will say, I just want to be successful, but to get that success, no one is ready to get even like there is a stressful days, and many no one is ready to take that. Just they want just success overnight, whatever. It's a slow process, but yeah, I advise you to do a baby step. From there's a book also called 0 to 1, like from 0 level to 1, then 2, then 3. You don't have to try it from 0 to the 10. No.
Yeah, I think it's really hard. It's like it's impossible.
It's like you're trying to jump from the stairs from 0 steps to 10 steps. It's possible.
And it's really impossible. Right?
Yeah, even it's impossible physically, even psychologically it's impossible. So psychologically it's taking the baby steps.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh my gosh. So thank you so much for this session, Faisal. Magandang araw. Alam.
Ingat.
Ingat din.